Hello everyone, welcome back to Vietnam stock market opportunities. I am so happy and grateful to all of you guys to follow our channel. If you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the email Vietnamstockmarket.entry@gmail.com with the Telegram Vietnamstockmarket.entry with the phone number is 84914326556. You can also scan the QR code on the screen so that we can assist you. When you come to our channel, we will show off to you the Vietnam stock market's great opportunities. Or you can follow and subscribe the other channel is Areca Capital Channel. The owner of this YouTube channel is Areca Hồng Nguyen. She is a personal financial advisor and a Viet Capital Securities stockbroker manager. You can contact her with the email home.nguyen@vcsc.com.vn with the phone number is 84914326556. We always welcome you to our office on the 11th floor, 109 Trần Hưng Đạo Street, Hoàn Kiếm District, Hà Nội, Vietnam. And today, I would like to introduce to you about one enterprise that had the industry as real estate. Can you guess? That is VRE, in which Vingroup VIC has a 60.3% effective interest. It's the leading developer, owner, and operator of retail malls in Vietnam. The company currently owns 1.75 million square meters of retail GFA under 4 different mall formats: Vincom Center, Vincom Mega Mall, Vincom Plaza, and Vincom Place. You can see on the screen that is a report which was collected on August 23rd, 2022 with Vincom Retail. Current price is 28,850 Vietnam dong. Current target price is 40,000 Vietnam dong. Last target price 40,000 Vietnam dong. Upside to target price is plus 38.6%. Dividend yield 0%. Retailing leasing growth recovering, support package declines. We reiterate our buy rating for VRE by our target price of 40,000 Vietnam dong per share. We maintain our target price at a higher net cash balance and Q2 2022 offset our lower projected occupancy rates for VCP and VC plus more as well as our 0.5 parts per trillion. Higher risk-free rate assumption. VRE's retail leasing segments continue to recover Q-of-Q in Q2 2022, reaffirming our view of 2022 forward. We keep our 2022 forward net profit after tax MI forecast at 2.4 trillion Vietnam dong, $105 million plus 84% year-over-year, as we continue to expect a significantly lower support package year-over-year from VRE and an ongoing recovery of tenant businesses to support strong profit growth in H2 2022 forward. VRE launched VMM Smart City in April 2022 and 2 VCP malls in June 2022 with secure occupancy rates of 98% to 99%. We expect that VRE will add 1.28 million square meter of new retail leasing GFA in 2023 to 2026 forward, which will raise its total retail leasing GFA to 3.03 million square meter by end 2026 forward, compared to 3.17 million square meter in our previous projection from 1.75 million square meter currently. VRE's valuation looks attractive at a 2022-2023 forward PE of 27.1 times and 20 times based on our forecast, compares to a 6-month average of regional peer median consensus 2022 forward PE of 32.2 times. In addition to our projected 2022 to 2026 forward net profit after tax (MI) compound annual growth rate of 29% for VRE amid our expectation for additional contributions of new malls and an overall margin improvement. Downside rate to our positive view, slower than expected new mall pipeline expansion. Lower support package year-over-year and ongoing recovery of tenant businesses to support profit growth outlook. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, VRE provided tenants with support packages of 865 billion Vietnam dong, $37.6 million in 2020, 2.1 trillion Vietnam dong, $92 million in 2021, and 464 billion Vietnam dong, $20.2 million in H1 2022. During VRE's July 2022 investor meeting, management stated that the company expects to resolve a support package of up to 350 billion Vietnam dong, $15 million in H2 2022 for select tenants who have been significantly impacted by COVID-19 and have faced difficulties in renewing their leasing contracts. Nevertheless, VRE's monetary support for tenants should significantly decline year-over-year as all of Vietnam's cities, provinces resumed all activities starting in April 2022, thanks to the country's high vaccination coverage. We forecast VRE's retail leasing gross profits to surge 72% year-over-year in 2022 forward, 3.4 trillion Vietnam dong, $149 million, and 30% year-over-year in 2023 forward, 4.5 trillion Vietnam dong, $194 million. A dominant and proven landlord that will resume opening new malls. Management recently stated that the company plans to 1. Add around 200,000 square meters of GFA in 2023, including 2 VMM malls in Grand Park and the Empire expected in Q3 and Q4 2023 respectively, and several VP malls in Hà Giang, Điện Biên Phủ, and Đông Hà, among others. And 2, about 1 to 1.7 million square meters of GFA in 2024 to 2026 Based on this vision, guidance, we schedule our projected new mall launches in 2023 to 2026 forward, which leads to our forecast of an additional 1.28 million square meters of new retail leasing GFA in the period 10% lower than our previous projection, mainly resulting in a 7% downward revision to our aggregate 2024 to 2026 forward net profit after tax MI forecast. Now we move to H1 2022 recap profit rebound in Q2 2022 amid minimal support package. Retailing leasing. In Q2 2022, the retail leasing segment recovered on a QoQ basis with revenue of 1.82 trillion Vietnam dong, $79.2 million, plus 46% QoQ, and gross margin improving to 58% compared to 45.8% in Q1 2022. VRE spent 474 billion Vietnam dong, $20.2 million for tenant support package in Q1 2022 and minimal amount in Q2 2022 compares to 424 billion Vietnam dong, $18.4 million in H1 2021. VRE launched VMM Smart City Retail GFA of 38,000 square meter, secure occupancy rates of 98% in Hanoi in April 2022, in addition to VCB Mỹ Tho and VCB Trần Huỳnh Bạc Liêu retail GFA of 16,300 and 10,900 square meters respectively, with secure occupancy rates of 98% to 99% in June 2022. Property sales. Key handovers in H1 2022 include approximately 2022 units that were mainly shop houses in Uông and Thái Hòa. Retail leasing. The segment's gross profit surged 85% QoQ to 1.06 trillion Vietnam dong, $46 million in Q2 2022, mainly due to the lower tenant support package. Property sales and financial expense decreased year-over-year in H1 2022 amid lower debt balance. VRE paid down 2.6 trillion Vietnam dong, $112.1 million of non-convertible corporate bonds in Q2 2021. The total non-convertible corporate bond balance as of end Q2 2022 as 3 trillion Vietnam dong, $130 million, which of 1 trillion Vietnam dong, $45 million will become due in April 2023. Net profits after tax MI. The retail leasing segment in Q2 2022 strongly rebounded QoQ amid a minimal support package. 2022 outlook expected significantly lower support package year-over-year to support H2 2022 profit growth outlook. Net revenue in 2021 is 5,891. In 2023 and 2022 forward, O is 7,933. 2022 forward revised is 7,841. 2022 forward revised compares to 2021 A is 33%. BCIC assumptions forecast for 2022 forwards is we broadly maintain our forecast. Retail leasing. All of Vietnam cities, provinces resumed all activities starting in April 2022 thanks to the country's high vaccination coverage. VRE now has 83 malls under operation with a total retail leasing GFA of 1.75 million square meter compares to 80 malls with 1.65 million square meter at end 2021. Our full year 2022 forward retail leasing revenue growth forecast is mainly supported by 1. An expected lower COVID-19 support package for tenants. 2. A contribution from new malls such as Vietnamstockmarket City. And 3. Increasing occupancy rates thanks to the tenants. 4. Improved tenants sales thanks to a recovery in the retail market. Property sales. In 2021, A is 1,004. In 2022 forward, O is 742. In 2022 forward, revised is 742. 2022 forward revised compared to 2021, A is minus 26%. Per management, VRE received new deposits for 218 minutes in Q2 2022, equivalent to 1.2 trillion Vietnam dong, $52 million in pre-sales to be handed over starting in 2023. In 2 new projects in Điện Biên Phủ and Đông Hà, resulting in end Q2 2022 unbilled bookings of 2.9 trillion Vietnam dong, $126 million. Management also targets 2022 full-year pre-sales of 3.2 trillion Vietnam dong, $139 million. Retail leasing higher year-over-year due to higher sales and gross margin. Property sales lower year-over-year due to lower forecast sales. Financial expense. BCIC assumptions forecast for 2022 forward is lower year-over-year due to lower average long-term debt balance. Net profit after tax amount. We continue to forecast 2022 forward earnings to rebound 84% compared to 2021's low base thanks to a recovery of retail leasing segment. Year 3, VRE malls. Vincom Center VCC total quantity is 7. Vincom Mega Mall is 5. Vincom Plaza is 54, and Vincom Plus is 15. Vincom Center with the GFA is 40,000 to 30,000 square meter per mall. Vincom Mega Mall is 60,000 to 150,000 plus square meter per mall. Vincom Plaza is 10,000 to 40,000 square meter per more, and Vincom Plus is 3,000 to 5,000 square meter per more. Location: Vincom Center is prime locations in the key cities of Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. Vincom Mega Mall is located in integrated mixed-use developments in the key cities of Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. Vincom Plaza, high density non-CBD locations in other provinces. And Vincom Plus, medium density non-CBD locations in other provinces. Construction time: Vincom Center is 12 to 24 months. Vincom Mega Mall is 12 to 24 months. Vincom Plaza is 10 to 12 months. And Vincom Plus is 8 to 10 months. That is the year 4 average occupancy rate of VRE malls, and year 5 monthly footfall of VRE malls. You can take a look on screen. And figure 6, VRE malls open guidance. Continue more expansion plan with a focus on the VMM model. This focus will continue provide shoppers with a wider range of services and leverage of group customer base, including Vinhome's resident and neighboring local sales. Improve customer experience, upgrading facilities and tenant mix for existing malls. Mid and long-term plans. Format: Vincom Center, Vincom Mega Mall, and Vincom Plaza and Vincom Plus. Location: Vincom Center is in Hanoi. Vincom Mega Mall is Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Hưng Yên, Đông Anh, Cần Giờ, Cam Ranh. Vincom Plaza is Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Mỹ Tho, Bạc Liêu, Hải Phòng. And Vincom Plus is Thanh Hóa. And now I will show you the year 7 summary of 2022 to 2026 forward forecast for VRE's leasing activities. You can see the year 8 summary of 2022 to 2026 financial forecast for VRE. And to the information is valuation. We continue to use a sum of parts valuation with a capitalization rate approach to derive a 1-year target price for VRE at 40,000 Vietnam dong per share. Leasing activities. We maintain our specific cap rates for each mall type based on the mall locations rates, which our assumption cap rates of 6.5% for Vincom Center, 7.5% for Vincom Mega Mall, and 11% for both Vincom Plaza and Vincom Plus. For operational malls, we apply our assumed specific cap rates with our projected average 2022 to 2023 forwards NOI for each mall. For identified pipeline projects, we continue to apply our assumed specific cap rates with our estimated average NOI in 2025 to 2026 forward. We then discount back to the mid-2022 value with a weighted annual cost of capital of 12.3% compared to 12% previously. We also note that all valuations take into account the current carrying value and future CapEx outflow based on our estimates. In this update report, we reschedule our projected new mall launches in the 2023 to 2026 forward period, which leads to our forecast of an additional 1.28 million square meter of new retail leasing GFA in the periods compared to 1.42 million square meter, our previous projection. Our new GFA assumption will raise VRE's total retail leasing GFA to 3.03 million square meter by end 2026 forward, compared to 3.17 million square meter in our previous projection from 1.75 million square meter currently. We also lower our CapEx projection during the forecast period due to our low expected new GFA assumptions. As such, we continue to expect the new GFA from identified pipelines projects to contribute about 20% of our RNAV for VRE. Property sales. We continue to use our projected average 2022 to 2023 forward earnings with an unchanged targeted PE at 9 times to derive this segment's valuation. Our target price of 40,000 Vietnam dong per share been unchanged from our last update report, mainly due to, firstly, a higher net cash balance as of end Q2 2022, which offsets, secondly, a lower valuation for operational VCP and VC plus malls, mainly due to our lower projected occupancy rates of these malls, and thirdly, a higher weighted annual cost of capital of 12.3% compared to previously 12% as we increase our risk-free rate assumption by 0.5 parts per trillion. Now, you can take a look in the Figure 9 valuation summary. Figure 10 VCSC assumption for weighted annual cost of capital. Figure 11. We have selected peers that are leading more developers in their own markets that share similar economic fundamentals with Vietnam. We think RNAV is an unsuitable metric to compare VRE with its peers because each company should have its own RNAV value based on the nature of business model. As such, we look at Sense's forward PE and PB multiples, forecast earning growth, and ROE as starting metrics to compare VRE and its peers. Compares to its peers. VRE also maintain a healthier leverage level compared to peers as it LQ net debt to equity was -6% compared to 121% for peers. Throughout H1 2020, the share price of VRE selected regional peers were under pressure due to investor fears regarding COVID-19. Moving into late 2020 and 2021, their share prices recovered amid market expectations for a recovery in shopping mall earnings amid the development of COVID-19 vaccines throughout the world. For VRE, the fourth wave of COVID-19 in Vietnam weighs on its earnings performance in H2 2021 and Q1 2022, thus pushing up the company's LTMPE to 50.5 times. Year 12 regional peer comparison company SM Prime, Central, Patana, Median, and Vincom Retail Vietnam. Market cap $2.9 billion US. Recommendation history. Financial statements. Cash flow. And that's all about informations we want to share with you. Hope this will be useful for you. Thanks for listening and follow our channel. Like, subscribe, and have a good day. And see you next time. Bye.